Hello everybody, welcome to another not so great day in Canada. I hope the camera is mounted correctly because I can't find my suction cup mount. It's mounted with zip ties, but I also have to make it to somewhere. So unfortunately, I still have to do. The purpose of this video is it's snowing outside today, and I am gonna go take my two-wheel drive, 5-speed, 4-cylinder Toyota Tacoma and basically drive it in the snow and tell you guys how well or how bad does it drive in the snow. Full disclaimer, it's not my first time doing this. I have driven it in snow before. What I did to make it more drivable in snow is I have a 40 kilo, which is an 80-pound bag in the back of my bed right on top of the axle, so there's additional traction additive on the axle. So having said that, let's go. I'll take you guys for the ride and let's see. And another additional piece of information is, yes, I do have winter tires. They're Michelin X-Ice winter tires. You know, first of all, in a country like Canada where you know, it snows and whatnot, having a good set of winter tires is just normal. And especially when you drive a rear-wheel truck where all the weight is in the front, there's no weight in the back, you need a winter tire. So the speed limit on the road that my house says is 80 kilometers, which is somewhere around like 50 miles. I quietly pulled out. I didn't have any slip or anything, but again, we only received 5 centimeters of snow. So that's that. Right now, I don't know if you guys can see that way. The truck is driving without any drama, but this road has been plowed. Very soon I'll get into a road which hasn't been plowed and it also goes up and down, so I'm expecting to see some drama. Let's see how that goes. And also it says a lot about the winter tire, Michelin X-Ice. It's a wonderful tire. It's arguably pretty good for the amount of driving confidence it provides in a two-wheel drive truck where the rear wheel is pretty happy when the traction is an issue. It provides a lot of confidence, so I can't complain with that section. I really like this truck, I really do. Sometimes I regret not getting the V6, but at the gas station it pays for itself, so yeah, it is what it is. It's not the most powerful thing out there, but it's reliable as heck. It does all the jobs for me, and so right now I got nothing but wheel spin. See, nothing but wheel spin. The truck didn't do that, it stayed true. So that's one of the benefits of having a longer wheelbase, that when you do get a wheel spin, it takes a bit of time and power to get you from left to right. So right now I'm going up a hill and no drama. No drama. So I decided to turn the camera towards the road because I guess you guys want to see a little bit more of the road than my face. These sections are actually plowed, which is surprising. Usually the plow takes their sweet time before they plow these sections. So. But there will soon be a section where it's not plowed. A little bit of ABS action over there. Spin again. Bump. we're in a section that looks like hasn't been plowed. It certainly doesn't have enough snow on the ground to cause any issue. But maybe right now I'll lock up the wheels. Nope, I did not. Alright, wheel spin. So you're gonna get a lot of wheel spin, but the benefit of this chassis is because the wheelbase is so big, when it starts fishtailing, it gives you enough time to counteract. As long as you put some steering input, you're good. Like, it gives you a lot of time to counteract. It's surprising. Like, you can take a sip of coffee before you decide are you gonna counteract or not. Like, that's quite a bit of time. But of course, this is not a 4x4, so don't drive it like an idiot. Drive it normally, as you would do on a regular day. So I hope you guys can see that hill. To prepare to hit the hill, all I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my RPM a little high so that you have an engine inertia, and also I will hit the hill with a little bit of speed, so you also have the velocity to carry you up should there is wheel spin and stuff like that. If I, for some reason, God forbid, if I have to stop right here, so the wheel just did a spin, so I fishtailed a little, and again, as I said, there was time to react to this fishtail. I just put a little steering input in, and it straightened itself. I did lose a little bit of velocity, but that's okay. That Mercedes estate, I love those Mercedes estates. I wish I can one day afford an E63 estate. Stop sign coming up. I'm gonna have to take my time to stop here because it can get pretty slippery, and this is a one-way stop. So when these corners come in, you have to be very careful, especially when you are on a rear-wheel drive truck. No sudden directional change, and also if you are on the accelerator, make sure you're constantly over there. You're not accelerating, you're just holding the speed, because when the vehicle is changing direction, you certainly don't want to suddenly add or take power away. That unsettles the vehicle, and that may put you into a slide. So it looks like this section hasn't been plowed yet. I actually don't like this section of the road, because when I had my Xterra way back in the day, a bit up that section, I rolled off the road and I did a 360 whee on that Xterra in a wintry day like today. So memories. Anyway, I am very close to my appointment that I have in the morning today. So I just wanted to show you a demonstration that if there is a little bit of snow on the ground, if you drive a two-wheel drive truck, as long as you have a good set of winter tires and some weight in the back in the trunk, it is very doable. It is very, very doable. You certainly don't need to spend the money on getting the V6 and a 4x4, and in the Tacoma world, those trucks are really good, phenomenal, but they also have really high resale value, and for a lot of you guys, me, it's out of the budget. So right now I'm going up a little hill and fishtailed a little bit, which is fine. You just have to put some steering input in it. So if you can buy a two-wheel drive 4-cylinder truck and save yourself 10 grand over the 4x4 truck, wouldn't you do it? Or you want to have a 4x4, if you actually use the 4x4 for the intended application, all the power to you. But somebody like me, which I will never go off-roading, and my only concern was a little bit of snow, because when there is massive snowfall, I usually stay home because all my customers are going to be home. What's the point of me being out there, because nobody's going to be out there. That's that. Just trying to make a point that do not be afraid to pick up a 4-cylinder 4x2, because these trucks are just as more reliable and just as durable and just as capable, even when you throw a little bit of weather at them. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. If this is your first time in my channel, I'm a huge Nissan enthusiast. I got a couple of 330 turbos, 32 Skyline, recently bought a hard body, and we do a lot of shenanigans, things, little repair videos, DIY videos, informational stuff. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button and the like notification, and stay tuned for whatever's coming next.